Hey Steve, what's happening? What's happening, Steve?
What's happening, Steve?
What's happening with Steve podcast episode? I don't know which episode this is because I just filmed these mofos. I got my guests in here. Go ahead, introduce yourself, bro.
What's going on, everybody? It's Einstein The Mastermind coming out of Coppers Cove, Texas.
Yes, sir. Ski. Hey, tell them your main at so they can follow you on all your platforms and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So they can find you and shit.
So the main handle is at It's Einstein TM. It's kind of a lot of T's, so I'll go ahead and spell it out. It's ITSEINSTEINTM, and that's pretty much everything. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, if you're using it like that. But yeah, you can Google that as well too, and it'll pop. Yeah, everything will pop up. So I'm pretty accessible.
Okay, cool. So your name. Let's get started with that. So how did you come? It's Einstein The Mastermind, right?
Yeah, Einstein.
So what made you come up with that? Because I fuck with that name. I fuck with that.
I feel it. Well, shit. Honestly, I can't even take full blown credit for it. I just picked the shit up like when I was in like middle school and shit. Like one of my homegirls, because my real name's Albert. So
okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of an easy like little joke thing, and at the time I was just
you said middle school, so that's dope though. So you just not like you just had it for like a year or two. You know,
Yeah.
you had it for. It's kind of like been your little thing, your moniker already.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I fuck with that.
It's been one of those things that, like, hey, I picked it up because he would always sing the little Einstein's theme song, just fucking with me and shit whenever she saw me. But around the same time, I was just like, going through the most stereotypical ass like names and shit like that, like Little Astro or Young Money or some shit like
classic
that.
names when you're in middle school. Yeah,
exactly.
No, I had some stupid names.
So at the time,
I had some dumb names. So your Einstein is way better than
I feel it.
I had shit like the Hulk and shit, like
man.
random rap names. You know what I'm saying? Middle school shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't be knowing. That's what I'm saying. That's for that to stick that long is like.
Right.
So like you just kind of like ran with it?
Yeah, basically. Like granted.
Or it kind of just naturally stuck.
Like
some things just naturally like, damn,
I feel it.
I guess I am. You know what I'm saying?
So like it stuck, but like the little Einstein thing, but I had to kind of like form it into my own because it was like first I was just going by Lil Einstein, then it was Young Einstein, but I was also spelling shit weird.
Einstein, yeah. The classic spelling shit weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Experimenting with how it's gonna look.
Exactly.
The spelling gotta look cool too. So yeah, I understand.
And then eventually I just turned it into what it is now because it's like. It's my name. I'm calling myself one of the smartest men in the world.
Oh yeah,
Kind of need to not look like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying?
No, thanks. So tell the viewers like a little bit about yourself, like what it is like you doing shit, you rap, you sing, you know what I'm saying? Like what do you consider yourself? Like just a little insight so when people look back on the interview, they can be like, man, I fuck with Einstein.
I feel it. Well, it's weird. I don't really like talking about myself too much, but like
just tell them what you do so they'll just know a little bit. Like people want to.
I feel it.
As a viewer, they want to be like, man, who's Einstein? You know what I'm saying? Want to like. So what is your main? So your main passion is you like a music artist?
Yeah. So mainly an artist, rapper, and singer.
Rapper and singer. Okay. So let's start with that. So how long you been singing and shit? What was you doing first, rapping or singing? What was you doing first?
It's weird. I was actually did singing a little bit first because when I was growing up, most of the shit that I was listening to, like my mom would put me on like the Young Money, Cash Money, Billionaires and stuff, and like my dad was like listening to Juvenile and everything, but for some reason, my music taste just leaned towards, I want to listen to Backstreet Boys. I want to listen to Aaron Carter type shit.
No, I jam all that type shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Like I jam everything. Like
I feel it. Yeah.
Like that type shit is in my list too. I jam. Yeah. I got the hits all in my head.
Oh
too.
No, trust me, I get it. Like shit.
You see Kanye just sampled, bro. Backstreet Boys?
I saw that shit. Yeah, that shit was wild.
Oh, like man, only Kanye can get this shit cleared. You know what I'm saying?
Get the clearance, go ahead and drop it, and act like nothing happened. Type shit.
Everybody getting paid.
Right.
So you say you started off singing and shit, so like
So
you were just more drawn to singing.
Yeah, I went through my whole little phase of like thinking I was gonna be in the boy band and shit like that.
So did you like sing in like church or anything? Or?
I had a little bit of church experience, but I was never like at the forefront and kind of thing.
Because some people that's where they I used to sing in church and they learn. I record in the studio and I'll be like, man, how y'all? How you know how to play piano or you know what I'm saying? They be like, well, in the church. I'm like, oh, okay.
The wild thing too was for me with church, like I always like I sang in the choir, but like I didn't want to be that guy that like go out for like solos.
Like with the straight solos
exactly.
in the church, all eyes on me.
So I'm just like, I'm gonna fall back a little bit, especially since me and my walk with God is not really the full blown walk with God. So
I'm not like how most of y'all are coming in here, so I'd rather just fall in. I'll just blend in.
Exactly.
And go on about my day. I feel you. I know exactly what you mean. You didn't want to be the forefront and just feel kind of like not faking it, but like, I shouldn't be the one in the front.
Exactly.
You know yeah. I just feel like I shouldn't be the one in the front. So you say you was experimenting with that. So how'd you experiment? Like you just had like record on computer or something, or just like
so like
get into like recording.
When I was like younger, I would be like just messing around like when nobody was real, or like watching and shit like that. Like I was singing to myself and shit like that. And then
the singing different, so that's just intriguing to me. So it's like it ain't like I'm not saying rap's easy, but it's a whole different thing.
You got whole different like inflections and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's a whole different thing.
You got to be able to hold a note.
You gotta,
for one.
you got to actually like. Part of being able to know this, like holding notes and actually knowing you sound good. You know, like I sound straight, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's part of it too. So you gotta. So that's what I'm saying. That shit's hard. So
most definitely, yeah.
So that's why I wanted to have like a little insight on like,
especially
growing up. Like, how does one know they can sing? You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
How does one know they can sing?
For me, like it didn't even like. I don't know. I didn't like show that side until like I was fully ready because like I didn't record my first track until like I was like 14, like middle school type shit, and that was because I was following behind my older brother who was doing the rap and shit and everything, and I got intrigued by rapping because of him. So I jumped in there, like jumped to the studio one day with him and stuff, even though he hated that I was going with him. Like he was so mad.
Classic. Little bros come with me to the studio.
Exactly.
So don't make me look stupid in here.
So I basically went in there and I recorded like my 1 or 2 songs and like knowing that like it's weird because like
so you had your own basic session too.
My own session.
Okay, so you said 1 or 2 songs. And that's like a little sash you had. Like,
I mean, I guess he saw the passion, but he just didn't want to admit it at the time. But fucking, I did my 1 or 2 songs in there and everything. And like the first time that I sang using like the auto-tune and stuff like that, obviously you kind of have to know that you're holding like some kind of a note through the auto-tune because auto-tune is not going to fix everything.
It's not magic. Yeah. I'm glad you understand that because some people would be like, man, why is this? So I'm like, bro, you got to actually be able to sing in the key or in keys.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, of the song or close to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So part of that was like, one, all right, this sounds at least somewhat like some
I can get jiggy. Like, you like, okay.
And then one of the main like things that really solidified it was I did my first talent show in like 6th grade, I want to say, and like everybody and their moms was rocking with me, so I was like, shit, okay.
See, that's what I need to hear that right there. So that was probably the moment, like, okay. I don't suck. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, I can do this shit. Like I know I can do this shit, which I thought I could already, but you know what I'm saying? So like the singing shit, so you got into that.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm gonna ask you this. So like when you first heard yourself after leaving the studio or like the final product or whatever, were you one of the people that hated how you sounded? Like, I sound like, because a lot of people I record when they first come to the studio, they were like, man, I sound like that. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's how you sound to us, to the world.
Yeah.
But some people don't hear themselves like that yet. Or some people do come to the studio, even if it's their first time, they just got it. So they'll know, like, yeah, I sound like that. Yeah. Were you like, did you like how you sounded? Or you like,
so I'll tell you what,
I sound like that? Or,
I was cool.
Or you kind of got used to it, like,
I was cool with my singing voice, but I hated my rapping voice.
Oh, the rapping voice? Okay.
Especially since, I was so young. So obviously I'm not going to know exactly how the hell I'm supposed to sound like, you know? So, but when I heard that shit, I was just like, what the fuck?
That's what I was asking. Yeah. That's how it be, bro. That's how it was when I used to rap. So when I first started rapping, I would do that. I'd be like, damn, I sound like this? But then you find yourself and you get into it and get used to it.
Exactly.
And now I'm just used to my voice. So, you know what I'm saying? I can just use my voice and shit. So do you got any other musical talents? Like you could like play pianos or anything? Like make beats, engineer or anything?
As far as that goes, like I don't really have like too much because I kind of honed in on the artist side once I realized that, hey, this is the main thing that's probably going to get me to where I'm going. But I mean, I did a little bit of like, I
feel you just want to be the artist.
Yeah. But I mean, I got a little bit of like musical background as well too. I used to play like alto and tenor saxophone and band and shit like that. And then I did
so you got some music.
Yeah. So I mean, I know something.
So musical has been a part. So it sounds like you grew up with music and musical has been a part of your shit. Like
exactly.
Okay. So you got speaking of music, you got an album coming out?
Oh yeah. It's my second album. So actually,
second album
right here.
Yeah,
Spectrums.
Go ahead, let's get it. Spectrum.
Album by Einstein
Make sure you
The
send me the
Mastermind.
cover so I can put it on the edit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got you. But yeah, 14 tracks featuring my homeboy Michael Summit, also part of the Wake and Dang podcast.
Okay. Shout out Wake and Dang podcast.
My homie What's Real from San Francisco, California. Got B Renee, Texas Meth. Just a whole bunch of different names, man. C-Walk on one of the productions and everything too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's honestly some of my best work to date, if I do say so myself. I don't want to be
I can't wait to check it out from start to finish. I like to hear it all as a collective so I can like actually home in, you know what I'm saying? Home in on that shit. So how long you been working on it and like you know what I'm saying? Like
this
what made you want to like let me do my second album?
Right. Well, this project I started working on it a little bit after I moved back to Texas from California. I moved back about like summer of 2021 and I was just, not
how long did you live in California?
About 4 or 5 years. I moved out there from here.
So you moved back around like COVID?
Yeah, like basically
like
tail end of COVID.
Of it,
yeah,
the tail end. Okay.
But now, it was I moved over there like 2016, 2017 type shit, and then got my medical assistant license. Then I did like different shows and stuff like that while I was still working and everything over there.
So you're still music grinding out there in
California?
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Now, actually, my first album, Evolve, is that's just a product of all the work that I did out in California.
Okay, so that first album was when you was in Cali and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
this is what you've been doing out here since you've been back.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, outside of like, the different like singles and shit that I done put out already and things, like That's Tough and Alone, that's some of the Waco favorites. So yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I've been out here, kind of grinding and everything, trying to get everything together while I've, been working on this. But, this project is definitely more story driven and more like something that I want people to really resonate with, you know what I'm saying? So
it's more like a message to it or anything like that? Or like...
Yeah, so Spectrums is basically... It's about the human experience, really.
Okay.
It's one of those things that like we all are on different like sides of the spectrum and shit like that. Yeah, and we all go through different types of shit and everything. So what I wanted to do was kind of shed light on both the positive and negative aspects of different type of things.
Yeah, hell yeah, because that's what makes everybody human, so people can resonate with the shit and like relate to that shit
exactly,
and not just be like, well, you know what I'm saying? So
right,
I can't wait to jam that out.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, you got a album release party on the what?
Yeah, so the release party is actually the day after the album drops.
Yeah.
It's going to be also in Waco, Texas, that Private Hip Hop Podcast HQ.
Shout out Private Hip Hop guys. Shout out to them. Shout out
Prescription.
Yeah, I'm high. My bad.
You good, man? See, that shit happens. But nah, man, it got a bunch of different people coming out there. Of course, we got my boy Michael Summit performing. We got my homeboy Texas Meth performing. We got YT and Maya, Chance Foley, a couple of other different people that are getting ready to jump on there as well. A few special guests here and there. But it's bound to be a hell of a time, man. And, I'm just going to do my best to get this album out to the world and
bro.
Go from there.
Ain't nothing to do. I mean, ain't nothing to but to do it. Just like Nike, you just gotta do that shit, fool. Like,
yeah.
I like to see you grinding and shit out here. Like, yo, it's popping on my timeline with new shit, behind the scenes, music video, shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's consistent. As long as you keep putting it in their face, it's undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's so much room out here for everybody to eat. You ain't got it's so many lanes. You can just as long as you find your little pocket,
right?
It's like you know what I'm saying. You doing it though. You networking go a long way. You networking, that shit be working for
sure, man. And on top of that too, it's like there's so many different artists and stuff outside of this that I just want to work with that I wasn't able to put on the album. But it's like now the album mode's pretty much done. It's go time. It's go time.
Yeah, I'm glad you say artists you want to work with. So I always ask people this: if you could work with any two artists, dead or alive, who would they be? It can be any genre, anything.
Okay.
I always ask that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So it could be somebody on the hook, somebody on the verse with you, or know, however you want to structure. There ain't no rules to the structure, so you can do whatever.
I think, honestly, as far as like the artists like that I could really resonate with right now, definitely would want to work with Childish Gambino. I think that's like
I fuck with Childish Gambino.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my like bigger influences in this music shit. So a lot of people.
He's super talented comedian. Actor,
for sure.
Everything. So he's overall around dope.
And that's something I always wanted to do in my shit too. That's why you see me doing shit like things because I want to start getting more into just
do everything. Yeah, because you can do all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then I think another one that I think I would really resonate with. I'm between right now like. Not artists off the top of my head, either Mac Miller or Juice WRLD. So
those are both good ones.
Yeah,
I fuck with both of them. I fucked with Juice WRLD heavy too.
Yeah, definitely. Juice had talent out this world, man. Like it still pisses me off. Yeah, like how he went out. Because it's like, bro, like you could have handed the pills off to somebody else or something, or just would have had it took that charge. But like,
oh yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't even went down like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. Things happen.
Just whatever happens is just. It's probably just some shit's just meant to happen. I guess. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna ask you some random questions.
Nah, of course, all good.
Okay. If you were a professional wrestler, like wrestling, like
okay, yeah.
What would your interest music be? Your theme song? What would you come out to?
Never Scared, Bone Crusher.
Okay. You gonna come out like that?
Yeah.
If you could be a fictional character for a day, who would it be?
Probably Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still need to play that second one that just dropped on the PS5, but I'm waiting on Michael to get the fucking game for Christmas and shit.
Them hoes all go crazy. All the Spider-Mans go crazy. You
really
see that GTA trailer?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Man, that shit.
But what, they said 2025, though?
Yeah, 2025. We finna be waiting forever.
It's barely about to be 2024.
Right.
A whole another year I gotta wait.
Granted, 2023 did kind of zoom by. I was just talking to...
Nah, it did zoom by, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, damn it. So around this time next year, I should be hyped. So it should already be out. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, you said Spider-Man, so DC or Marvel then?
I'm definitely more of a Marvel guy.
Yeah, Marvel. Me too. I ain't gonna lie, Marvel too.
I mean, don't get me wrong, DC got some hits, but Marvel all the way.
If you've had any superpower but only work one time a year, what would it be?
Any superpower, but
only one time a year. Only one time a year. Only once a year.
What kind of question?
It's just wild and random. It's just random shit. Like that's just like damn. Shit. You get to have this power, but you only can use it one time. That's what you gotta just stay up the whole 24 hours and use that.
Shit, I don't know. Man, I could get into a lot of shit with this, but I feel like I would want to be able to read minds. Like,
see, I feel like I would want to too, but I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like I don't need to know what's going on up there because some of y'all are just stupid.
Just come in,
right?
Like, I want to control it. Like, all right, let me read your mind now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to just be when I'm around people. I just start hearing I'll be like, no,
right, that type shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing like Professor Xavier,
right?
What about? Oh, all right, shit. What's the shittiest last meal you had? And everybody remembers they good meals that they have. What's the most recent food you had when you was like kind of disappointed?
Man,
just the type of food. We ain't name dropping no places. We just. But something the last
I don't know, man. I be eating.
I'm about to say I just had Jose Trills on there. He said, "Shout out you too." You know what I'm saying? He said he knew you. He's like, "Shout out my boy."
Right.
He said he ain't came across none, so he was the first guest I had that's been on the road.
Okay.
And ain't had no. He like, shit, I ain't had no bad shit. I've been on the road. So you been on the road too?
That's
a good thing. Yeah. That's a good thing. Then, all right, yeah, because I ain't really had no bad shit either. So I'm just saying.
I mean, who knows what might happen in the near future?
That's a good thing. So. That's a good thing. I like to hear that. I like to hear that. People are out here getting screwed with the food. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody getting the bad Keith Lee reviews or nothing.
Because I like food like a motherfucker.
Exactly.
So tacos or burgers then?
I do fuck with a good taco. I think I'm gonna go tacos.
Okay, yeah, tacos. Just because you gotta. I mean, it's like you can have so many different tacos. You can only have.
But you can also have so many different burgers.
Yeah, but it's
too,
still a burger though. Taco, you can have a chicken taco. You have
exactly
a pork taco, steak, whatever.
Shit.
Different taco,
right?
But the other shit's just still gonna be a burger, no matter what. It's either gonna be vegan or beef. You know
right. Pick your poison.
Yeah, whichever one you want. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your end goal for the music shit? You just going with the flow, like how the universe takes you, or you kind of got like a plan and a vision as well?
I think for right now, like part of it is seeing where the universe takes me, but I definitely want to be able to reach some sort of masses and like make some kind of connection with my music and stuff.
I kind of like always live by like go wherever the universe takes me. I kind of still go. Stay on track with my plan as best as I can, but I don't want to I don't like being disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I kind of like gotta let
just kind of like gauge your expectations.
Yeah, like just go with the flow. So I don't want to just be like,
right,
and just be let down, or you know what I'm saying, it didn't happen how I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, because that's
like you said, you go with the flow because it's like
because that's honestly like my main battle statement because it's like I've kind of wanted to like just make music with a message. I never considered myself a conscious rapper, but I wanted to speak to people's hearts and souls regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so, yeah.
Like sometimes that's through shit like the video I just dropped, Momentum. Sometimes that's through shit like Alone. But really, I just be wanting to just touch people. Pause. But
I feel you trying to make people I like that, bro. So that's your main goal for the. So that's your main goal for the music though. It's So I got to jam this. That's what I said. I can't wait to jam it all together so I can know
for sure,
exactly what's happening. Because I only jam the shit you posted, like the videos and shit, and the links. But I fuck with that shit. And I was like, damn, bro, could sing that shit.
Most definitely. I appreciate
that. Live. I was like, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just don't consider myself like a conscious artist, but I definitely, want to make sure that, I'm touching people in their soul regardless, So, yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. Like you said, Charles Gambino, Mac Miller, and shit like that. I fuck with Schoolboy Q.
Oh yeah,
that's like one of my favorite. Like, if he dropped more, he would be my favorite rapper.
Oh
now.
For sure.
Like right now, still, because I fuck with bro that hard, but he just don't drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ever since Mac R.I.P. Damn.
Yeah.
That shit be happening, bro.
I mean, honestly, most of TDEs kind of got.
Oh yeah, it's all they really don't drop the TDEs on him. Damn, TDEs used to be so hard.
Right. That was like the forefront. And then
when ASAP and them came out too, that era.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a cool time. I fucked with that time.
But granted, I'm kind of glad that Dreamville kind of picked up the torch and ran with it though. They definitely got some heavy hitters. They got Earth Gang, JID, fucking Boz and shit. So those are definitely artists that I can fuck with.
Who you jamming right now? Who's the main artist you've been on lately? Like. Who you been just like when you just be like, fuck, I got jammed this. I just be throwing it on.
See, here's the wild thing. Because I've been so like focused with like networking and everything, I haven't really tapped into much of like mainstream shit right now, especially since
that's
the way
how it be when you're doing your own shit. It's kind of like you just jamming your own shit or people you fuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like you just, because you're in your own little realm.
And then on top of that too, mainstream just hasn't really been like as hitting the way that it's supposed to be.
They said this was the shittiest year for rap.
Oh,
For like, sure. In like, I forgot how many years, but they said record labels are pulling out all that. I was like, see, they want to keep, you gotta come different, all that. Exactly. All that easy shit y'all doing now.
A lot of the music is just oversaturated
nowadays.
It's
oversaturated. All that easy shit, just doing it over and over, like rinse and repeat. They're gonna want that original shit again.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Watch out, fool. You feel me?
So that's how we feeling. All right, Cat.
Man, he know what we doing. He always want to get on camera. I hate this fool. Watch out, bro. You can just sit right here.
Back, Simba.
Just sit right there. But so shit. On y'all's Waking Day shit. So when you do the y'all, I feel like y'all be doing research and everything on the show.
Oh no, for sure.
It's like ESPN.
For sure. We gotta have to get all that because we can only talk about so much. Like if we don't like do our research and figure that shit out.
That should be live, bro. I was like, okay, this is a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, so my shit's a podcast. We just chilling, chopping it up. It's kind of like a show. But
shout out to Notes though. Notes is like the main forefront behind all of that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get them on here too. That's what I said. You just reached out first. So I'm like, and it was just perfect time with your album. So I'm like, let's get it in. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's get some promo out there.
Right.
So, you see yourself doing any shows outside? Have you did any shows outside of Texas and California?
Shit.
You did shows in Cali. That's a lot too.
Yeah, I mean, I've lived in Washington State too, though. So I've performed like once or twice over there. So I was still going to college and shit. But
it seems to me like you reach out and try to book shows for yourself. Like, I'm trying to perform somewhere. You know
like I mean, if I got to hit like a small open mic or some shit like that.
No, that's how it be. That should be those be the fun ones because you can practice on shit.
Exactly.
Watch out, bro. He ain't finna do that. He ain't finna jump on you.
No, you good.
Yeah, but to me, those be the fun ones, bro. Like, because you can practice on how the mic on.
Right.
And also, every venue you go to ain't gonna have a good mic system and shit. So when them little hole in the wall shows, you can like practice on shit and be like, okay.
Exactly.
Stage presence, all right, how hold this mic, wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like little shit.
I mean, hell, that was actually exactly how I ended up forming in my first album and shit like that, because I was just hitting all the open mics in San Francisco and everything, and like a bunch of different people that, were actually really good. I just heard them, was like, screw it. I'm just finna pick them like I do, like I'm throwing out Pokemon balls and type shit. It's like, I want you type shit.
How's the open mic scene in San Francisco?
Definitely popping, man. I think that's one of those things that like you can get like different people from all different walks of life and stuff like that, and different people that want to do like all different types of genres and shit. Like one of my homeboys out there, Byron Mayhew, all featured on California Dreaming on the album Evolve. He's literally like a guitar, he's a guitar player, kind of like a folk artist, but like has the way I said it was like he's like if John Mayer and John Legend had a baby.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be the fun part about this music journey.
Yeah.
Just meeting people that are so talented.
Exactly.
They might not even be super famous or anything yet. But
Right.
you're like, man, this motherfucker hard.
It's like he need a hit right
now.
Yeah,
he hard, bro. Like I've met people in the studio where they're like, Steve is hard. I'm like, yeah, bro, you got it. Wherever you go record, you're gonna be good. Like some people are just nice, like bro, no matter where, unless they just saw a recorder engineer and shit.
I feel it.
Like some people would be real good, like so where they're good enough, bro. You can go record anywhere, you're gonna be good to go because you already got it. Yeah. They got a direction for their song already and shit.
Right.
So I ain't gotta do much to make it sound good except for the masses.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah. I like to consider myself like one of those kind of artists as well too. But the thing is, like me and Michael have been so locked in because he's been working with me since high school.
And see, y'all locked in though. Y'all got a relationship and shit. You know what I'm saying? So exactly. It's just easy to work with each other. So it's like
for sure. And honestly,
you're already comfortable and shit. So it's like
and he already knows all my tendencies. And then he helps like whatever we're making music together. It's like that. It's like iron sharpens iron for us.
It's like with it's like if I have to go start a new program or use a different program that I use because I use Pro Tools, it would be I had to get slowed down and shit. Not saying the program's not good, but I'll just be slower. So it's the same as what an artist.
It's like you're already used to.
Same thing when an artist get like how you got a relationship with Michael. Right. Y'all can. Shit, I'm already used to it. It's just quicker and efficient. I'm already.
It's like, let's go ahead and knock the whole out, bada bing, bada boom type shit.
Yeah, it's just work like this, organic. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a team, bro.
Exactly.
At least a home base team. Ain't nothing wrong with working with other people and shit. Of course, you got that home base team. You know, it's easier that way.
Right, because I mean that's exactly the same shit that I did like with the album too. It was like there was a couple of like one or two songs that I went over and like recorded with C Walker and shit like that, but like already knew. In the back of my head, it's like, hey, I can still.
You just work, you just networking all that. And them tracks was just like, I'm just going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, sure. Of course, shout out to C Walker from Free Odyssey Camp and everything, Kilo and YT and Maya there, Korea.
That shit, he got good quality. I fuck with good quality. I heard shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I know who got the good quality. Cause I got some good quality. So I've been knowing who got good quality. So it's
like I know who you are.
Yeah, shout out to C Walker and them, bro. Just put it down, 254 shit out here, bro, for sure. From Waco to Temple to Killeen. Copper's Cove. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all got the Spectrum too when the Spectrum's when it drop.
Oh yeah. Spectrums.
Not the internet shit.
No, not the internet shit. I know that was going to be something I was going to have a struggle with, but it's fine. Spectrums, not Spectrum.
Yeah, Spectrums. You know what I'm saying?
We all are on different spectrums of life.
You know, facts. Then you say you got 14 on here?
Yeah, 14 tracks. Couple of different features from everybody. Shit. I got some production from my homeboy.
Michael made beats too? Michael Summit made beats too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Beat maker, singer, rapper. Well, he's more of a rapper than a singer, but, you know, that type shit. But,
that's live. But, so you got it all, it's all produced, like...
Yeah. Mostly produced by my homeboy Dylan Rowley from Washington. I believe either Seattle or some shit.
Tex, I used to record Tex, recorded with his cousin. His cousin Still Will. I met him. He used to come down here and record with me.
Okay.
With his cousin and shit. So yeah, it's Waco to Killeen. I told you it's all. It's 2x4 shit. We all over.
Exactly. We all connected and everything. We just got to make sure that we keep pushing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to keep networking and keep doing it. It's a good look. That's why people reach out to me all the time. Like, bro, you just keep doing what you're doing. It's a good look. Like, y'all keep what y'all doing. Prescription, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because we all making this shit look good. Like, we got shit going on. We ain't just, you know what I'm saying? It's our time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people are looking at, especially since Rayco Tron, everybody.
Right, exactly.
Like, when everybody was up there, it's just, eyes is on us for sure, bro. Texas is huge, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, eyes gonna be on us for sure. What am I saying? So, what's your favorite sport? Since because I know you be doing that research on the show and knowing all kinds of shit.
I mean, I'm definitely a football guy. I definitely do like football a lot. Hell, I be playing Madden like it ain't nobody's business. Okay. I mean, I rock with basketball. I'm not as heavy into it as like most, but you know, I still keep up and follow and everything. And then lately,
I am like I know what's going down, but I'm not like. You know,
not glued to your seat trying to watch the shit. It's like, I need to tap in with the in-season tournament.
I'm cool. I'll get it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like with the NFL. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'll watch the Dallas game later, but
of course.
Like, at the end of every Sunday, I just watch prime time.
Right.
Get all the
highlights and shit and figure it out. Yeah.
You know what's going down. I'm
exactly.
Like, okay, cool.
I mean, another sport that I've been kind of into as of recently, like, I've always liked UFC, but like...
bro, that's my shit. I'm glad you brought that up, bro. Like, that's how I got away from being so involved and glued into, like, the football. Because, bro, I used to watch sports shows. Like,
yeah,
it would just be on ESPN all day.
Right.
I'd be like watching sports shows. Even when there'd be no other sports on, it'd be like hockey on my shit. I used to be that. It like just straight up sports out. You know what I'm saying? So when I had like man, this football shit's breaking my heart.
Right.
I can't keep doing this. You know,
it's gotta be something.
We're just this close. And the UFC and MMA shit, that shit's like basically every week.
Yeah.
So it's like you can just get hype every week, and if you fight or lose, you're already into the next week.
Else.
Like, the next week, so he was like, it's gonna change your mind next week. Next week, and then your fighter that lost might fight 3 months later. So you gotta. The NFL season's still going.
Yep, exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, so, bro, I love that shit, fool. Like,
I will say though, I think like
that shit's fun, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely.
It's just a good like to bring people together and watch a little fight night or some shit like that.
Sure.
Like,
watch it, they can get his shit kicked in, move on with life.
Yeah, move on with life. It's like, and it's over before 11, 12. So if you're going out, you can still watch the fights and still go out.
Exactly.
I fuck with that shit though. So you say you've been watching that a little bit?
Yeah. My roommate right now, like the one I'm staying with and everything, he always watches the fights.
Yeah,
like
bro,
every
that's all
weekend,
I do.
So
shout out to your roommate, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, bro. I'm addicted to that shit. I watch the fights. If it's an early morning call, I wake up early and watch that shit.
Go ahead and watch that shit all throughout, right?
Watch that shit all day, bro. I be recording that shit, be on this little TV, that little TV, I be recording. Or if I'm somewhere in the studio, I'm been on my phone recording. I'll be like recording. Oh,
it's wild though, because I think it's kind of like a weird, like double. But there's also like a double-edged sword, or like how UFC has been going as of recently. Because I don't think there's many like big names right now that are like really like being dominant. Like Adesanya had his moment, and then
it's just that time where everything's shifting into the new eras of shit. Everybody's gonna have their new reigns, and shit. So it's just necessary. People start getting older. John Jones, everybody. So it's like.
So, I mean, but that also helps, too, because it's like a lot of people are hungrier now, because it's like anything's up for grabs at this point. So
yeah, bro, UFC's, man, I love UFC.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking about making this MMA podcast. That's how much I love that shit, fool.
I be wanting Notes to bring it up, but I don't know if he be watching it enough.
No, bro, I watch that shit hella, bro.
Shit.
Chill, bro. Like, bro, I be like, damn. I was like, because I be watching, like, even, like, little podcasts, don't be having, like, it should be like start a podcast, but I be tapped in because they talk about MMA. I'm like, this shit cool. You know,
and then it just disappear.
Or they'll stay consistent. And I see them, bro. It's like either or. I'm like, like you said, damn, what happened to that one podcast? He was pretty cool.
Right.
Life happens and people stuff. You just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Because I've been tapped into so many podcasts that started up and blew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I just like what the fuck they talking about or some shit
on there. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been thinking about doing an MMA one. Only because I know exactly what's going on in that.
Well, shit, I mean, who knows? Maybe chop it up with Notes, try to see if we can. Because I need more MMA, man.
Yeah, bro. We can see if we can do one of them hoes for sure. Whoever knows MMA, bro, whatever. I know MMA for sure, bro. I be watching that shit like crazy. If it ain't music, it's straight MMA.
Right.
Bro, like, you know how people watch, like, music artist interviews and shit? I watch, like, MMA fighter interviews.
Right,
like,
okay.
Like that type shit, fool. Like,
hey, some of these fighters is
some of them crazy, some of them are cool. Chill out, bro. You're on camera already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but see, that's how you know UFC's starting to reach more people and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who you got for the Super Bowl this year?
Shit, I mean,
that shit's hard to say.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
I don't ever pick no Super Bowl people. It's hard.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, like once it gets to the playoffs, anything can happen in the playoffs type shit.
How many games it is now?
It's like
17
or 18.
Yeah, 17, 18.
So I think right now for me, like I call it on fucking the show and shit. I was thinking more like Eagles and Dolphins, but I can't really tell what's gonna happen with the Dolphins because they too wishy-washy. And then the Eagles just got beat down by the fucking 49ers. So that didn't change my whole paradigm.
Eagles finna get beat down tonight. They're finna get beat down tonight. That's what
here's the wild thing. I even straight up said I think the Cowboys are gonna win this one, even though they lost last time. But I hate it. I'm starting to turn into a Cowboys believer because the last few games I've watched, they've looked really good. So,
well, this is on all the four. After all the four I was watching getting let down, this is why I'm saying we might have a little chizance.
Yeah,
because of the special teams and defense. Yeah. It's like we only had like an offense and kind of defense for all these years. Now we got special teams, we got some defense and our offense. Cool. So it's like
exactly.
You gotta have all that shit to like win. You know what I'm saying? Special teams too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, granted, it depends on what version of the defense shows up because they do be having their
facts.
Like, what is happening here? What are you doing? Type shit.
Yeah, like last week when bro was getting beat and then he came, caught some interceptions to get back in the game. Bro been balling around.
Yeah.
And he been balling. That shit's hard to see sometimes. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I'm even watching this shit.
Right.
That shit crazy. Lockdown corners and shit. I ain't played Madden in a minute. I need to go ahead and buy that hoe.
Shit, I mean, honestly, I played the newest one over at Notes' place like a couple of days ago, and I always felt like I wasn't going to be able to, like, play the
same type
one.
Shit?
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
It's the same type shit.
But also, I just be
they
like... They
always talk about that on YouTube. Like, they always talk about Madden, like, basically the same.
Yeah, because they really haven't updated shit. So, like... I done sat here and run the gauntlet on it, like Notes and Doobie. Because, like, granted, I only played Doobie like once, and I think I always give people at least one game because we don't know exactly like how the hell each other plays and stuff like that. And so people are still figuring out type shit. But Notes had hyped Doobie up something vicious. Okay. So I was expecting a battle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you mean when you play somebody on Madden. You don't know how they gonna come or whatever. So. Right. Cause I don't play people that run screens like after when they start losing a little bit. Yeah, they just run a classic screen. I'm like, it's like,
you selling? Like,
suck. Why are you doing this whole ass screen? Like,
nah, don't get me wrong.
It don't work. That's why I get pissed. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, man, it's so ass screen.
Nah, one of the things that I like to do a lot. I know exactly. Just throw the screen and they just take off with it.
Yeah, like just to get the first. I'm like, man, you
I'll be out here. I be hitting niggas with the slant, something vicious though. Like I really
I fuck with slant routes. I'm a play action bomb. I like bombs.
Right.
And I like
now, don't get me wrong. I also have to have a running quarterback.
What's the joint? That little out shoot. I like that one.
Oh yeah,
I like that for the first. Oh, I gotta have a mobile quarterback for sure.
Oh yeah, because
I've been that person, bro.
Like it gives you an extra element.
Even when there weren't no fast quarterbacks, I used to like
whoever's at least fast enough.
Yeah, swear to God. Or like I would do on my Madden shit. I'll do like fantasy draft and all. Right. Even my backup quarterback, I go find it. Even if he's shitty, I'll make sure he's fast. Like if he's shitty, I'm like, he gonna be fast. So I just run with this fool. Like,
I don't gotta throw it.
Yeah,
I'll be all right.
Don't use him as a running back. Fuck it.
Right.
No, yeah, fast. Yeah, Madden is fun. You played that new UFC game?
Shit, I want to. I've been playing for it like really.
Man, I want that hoe. That hoe looks so hard.
Yeah.
I don't be having no time to play the game like that. That's why I don't be buying no game.
That's the wild thing with me too. Like with everything that's been going on, I literally don't feel like I have enough time. I always pick like the most random day to where I'm just like, all right, cool. I literally don't have shit else going on.
No, facts.
Let's
I
do
be
this.
playing like emulated games on my PC.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it.
All the way up to a PS3 on that hoe.
Shit, I used to be doing that same shit. I downloaded that Ultimate Spider-Man joint on my computer, and then I was
playing Bully on that hoe.
Hell yeah. You remember Def Jam Fight for New York?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was playing that shit. Okay.
I got that on there. I play that. I was like, what else I was playing on there? I was just like, just like games you just like, because them games I can just play a little quick shit and be like,
right. It's like, all right, cool, great.
Yeah,
now I'm
so
good.
I ain't gotta like save it and be invested. Like,
right.
So yeah, that I was playing Skate, classic Skate game, shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard this game called Kane and Lynch. That shit is hard.
Oh no, I've heard of Kane and Lynch.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
It's kind of the same shit as like I used to play Army too. Like when
it's like that type
was
of
out.
Yeah. That shit's hard. I was like, damn, this shit's go hard. So I forgot how hard it went.
Right.
And you're like, damn, this shit kind of go hard.
Hell, I need to get back into like.
So you're a PlayStation guy?
Yeah, definitely been more of a PlayStation guy.
Yeah, I'm a PlayStation guy. I mean, I've been off Xbox because they got the, you buy the game system, all the controllers come with the batteries.
Right.
They make you buy the other shit. So it's
like, nah, I'm like, man, this ain't it.
It's not it.
Just let me plug it in and move on to my life.
PlayStation been able to plug it in and just go on my life.
Exactly.
Man, it's way more convenient.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Xbox has like one or two games where it's just like, all right, I might invest in this.
I used to fuck with Gears of War back in the day. So I understand. Like
Halo used to be my shit.
Oh, Halo was my shit. The old Halos, not these. I
don't know what the hell happened.
I don't know what's going on now with the Halos and shit.
Shit, and honestly, I don't really think Xbox, like, as of recently, had that many games that, like, exclusives that people are really, like, begging for and shit like that. Like, what the fuck is the Starfield?
I really don't even hear nobody talk about it. I'll be honest, I don't hear nobody talk about Xbox.
Exactly.
It's like, everybody's talking about PlayStation and, like,
or they be the weirdo that's there plays a Nintendo Switch. Shout out to Michael.
They'll play on Nintendo Switch or Steam Deck.
But
People be on their Steam
Smash
decks.
Bros do be going on.
You fuck with Danny Brown?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Danny Brown. He be on the Steam Deck.
Okay.
His podcast, he promote that shit heavy on Steam Deck. He say he addicted to his Steam Deck.
Right.
So I'm like, Steam Deck is like what the Nintendo Switch and shit, basically.
Yeah, essentially the same thing.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. Type shit. So, yeah. They can play the same games?
I mean, for the most part, yeah. I think some of the Steam Deck games you can download PC games on that whole.
Oh yeah, because you can download. I download the Steam interface on my computer, and I can just load old games, new games,
right.
and all that. I was like, man, this shit live. It's just like an interface.
Exactly.
Shit. Yeah. I was like, so if I ain't gonna lie, if I had that in my hands, that would be kind of lit.
Right.
I don't know. I've been trying to get into making my own emulated systems like shit. Okay. I'm good with computers and shit, so I'm like. Just gonna I just ain't did it.
Build your shit from the ground up.
I just need to just build a motherfucking little emulation system with my own little interface.
Right.
So just see what they look like. You know what I'm saying? Sell them hoes or whatever the fuck.
See, I'm not even that big into like computers and shit like that, but it's like that's always been something that I've like been interested in.
That's like my first love was computers and music and shit. But that's why I became an engineer because I was good with computers. But,
it kind of just
goes hand in hand. But yeah, bro, that shit fun. Computers fun shit.
Okay.
But I want to do it like that type shit. Like,
right.
Because you could take like old computers hardware and make like emulation systems.
Yeah.
And shit. So, I don't know. Just like saying some shit.
This man's about to make his own gaming system and
turn
turn into Soldier Boy.
I'm a Soldier Boy out here. My shit'll look better than something.
Right.
Should be special edition. Only like 10 of them hoes. 7, 5 of 5. 5 consoles.
Looking ass.
Yeah, that's what it'll be, bro.
I ain't even mad at it, bro.
So you say you consider yourself being like an actor and shit too?
Yeah. I mean, I used to do like little plays and shit in high school too. Yeah, I did theater and everything. And then when I got into college and shit, I was part of like that film club and shit.
I'm playing.
Low key, I only did one play like that, and even then, I wasn't even like on that motherfucker. I was like an understudy for it.
I think one play in like elementary. It was like it was that one book, the caterpillar shit. That turned into a butterfly. Shit,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't remember that fucking name.
You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember the book. I mean, I don't remember the name, but yeah, I was just a piece of the caterpillar.
Right.
I didn't do anything. Classic little kid shit.
I think my first like play was fucking if I remember, I started like, the acting shit like really little. Like I think it was like maybe like second grade or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And fucking, it was just because we were living in Germany at the time still, and there wasn't a whole lot that we could do outside of like, get on the little AAU
and actually do shit for school.
Right,
like, we
exactly.
actually got to do school shit because there ain't nothing to do.
Exactly. But nah, fucking the first one was, I want to say Greece.
They did Greece in Germany?
Yeah. I mean, I was on the military base, so I mean, they probably knew a little bit. Like,
That's still trippy though.
Yes.
Worldwide shit. Grease everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Grease lightning. You ever seen Grease?
Nah, of course I've seen Grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still a classic. I mean,
I was like, you real nigga, you seen Grease? You real nigga then?
It's like,
not most people seen Grease.
I will admit it. I did watch it. I enjoyed some of it, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah. Grease is my shit. It's like shit.
No, you seen it.
And I rock with it, and I respect it as a classic.
It's classic. I've seen movies like that.
Right.
That's how I am with like Scarface. I respect it and shit. But
okay.
I thought it was overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I could see it.
Like
Scarface is definitely one of those ones, but I could see people thinking.
And
this
was like back when it was like when I thought, you know what I'm saying? It isn't like now it's super over. Well,
right.
Now it's more nostalgic to it, ain't it?
Yeah.
But like when I overheard they supposed to be. I was like,
I overheard they supposed to be trying to remake it and shit too. But granted, Hollywood's always remaking everything. So
yeah, man, what they remaking? Oh, they supposed to be remaking Longest Yard.
Okay.
So I'm like, and we know when's the last dope sports movie you seen besides The Longest Yard? Like a movie like that.
Shit, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about with the Adam Sandler and shit?
Yeah.
So like, if they're gonna make another one, I'm like, there ain't no dope sports movie. I see Snoop Dogg got a new.
That did look kind of fun though. I think I'll tap in.
It looked fun. It looked fun. That's a good word for it. It looked fun. And I don't think it's like on the serious tip.
Right.
I don't like how they filmed them movies though. They look kind of like.
Some of them
CGI-ish, but real at the same time.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah.
It's like, what is this? I don't know. It's like every scene got CGI. That's what I'm like. Like how that new Good Burger 2 looked. That's how that movie looked.
Yeah.
It looked like CGI. I'm like,
I only caught like the last 5 seconds of that movie because they were watching it like at the crib.
I was like, yeah, this ain't what it is.
I really feel like I had to be outrageously high to watch it.
Yeah. You have to be open-minded and just think like they're just trying to do like you know what I'm saying?
Right, cash in on the nostalgia and shit.
I need like the Blade movie to come out and shit like that. That's what I'm waiting.
That's gonna be fire. That definitely is gonna be fire.
What's the last fire movie you seen?
Shit.
What's the last fire movie I seen?
Shit, I'm trying to think about it myself. Damn self right now. I watched I need to finish Renfield. Yeah, that looked pretty dope from like the first 5.
I fucked with Renfield. That was funny.
Yeah.
I fucked with it because I didn't expect nothing from it. I just threw it on. See what's up.
I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Yeah. I was like, hey, okay, yeah. I didn't even expect like the action and shit. I was like, I fuck with this.
I think the last like movie that I sat down and really watched, like as of recently, was got this joint.
It's hard to remember movies that I sit down and watch.
Yeah, that's that new Bill Burr joint. That old.
I watched that too.
Yeah, that shit was pretty hilarious. Yeah,
I fuck with Bill Burr, bro. I love Bill Burr. Matter of fact,
definitely.
I fuck with Bill Burr. I be watching his little, you know how they got the Joe Rogan clips,
right?
Like, I watch Bill Burr's like little podcast clips, bro. Okay. He's funny, bro.
Yeah,
and that movie, I think he like produced that whole too. Like,
oh yeah,
like,
I mean, it definitely brought up a lot of good points.
It's a lot of Bill Burr in that. You
right,
can tell it's a Bill Burr type movie and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that movie good though. I fuck with that movie. What other movie I watched? I don't know. I watch like funny movies.
I mean, I honestly need to get back.
So they're forgettable. They're just like stoner type flicks. So it's like easy to not remember and shit.
I need to get back on the Marvel movies. Like,
I ain't even seen that. I'm up to date on them hoes.
Shit, I am so.
No, I ain't seen like 2 movies. I ain't seen that.
I am far behind like a motherfucker,
What's
bro.
Like the Asian cat, Iron, whatever.
Oh, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I ain't seen that one.
Okay,
I ain't seen the new Marvel chick.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the one that just came out. I ain't watched that.
Shit, I honestly haven't really like watched, like sat down and watched the type of shit, like all the Marvel movies since like fucking She-Hulk. Like,
see, that's what. But ain't nothing been good. So it's like
I wouldn't say that either. I think it's more so good. Like the shows are decent.
They started washing shit out.
Yeah, but also like we was talking about earlier, like how I be on the run with all this shit. Just like I really just don't have time. Like,
bro, that's why when I be so busy. So I be so busy. So the main thing I be watching is just like podcasts or just quick clips. YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube because you control it. It's like just quick
exactly.
Shit. Oh, I got 20 minutes. Let me just watch a little 20 minutes.
Let me just throw something on here real fast.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Hell, I'm notorious for basically spoiling everything for myself. Like, I'm one of those people. So it's
I watch the endings of video games on YouTube. All kinds of shit. I'm like, man, I could just.
It's like, it's not going to take out the experience of it once I get to it. It's just how it is.
I just know what's going on.
Right.
Like, it'll just make more sense when I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I did that before too. Yeah. So shout out YouTube, bro. YouTube is fucking life.
Definitely shout out to YouTube.
Because you can watch anything. I be watching Temu versus Wish, all kinds of different shit.
Hell, this girl I'm talking to right now that's supposed to be coming to visit for the album release party and shit. She's like El Salvadorian and shit, so she like watches her telling novellas and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking. She tried like because I'm supposed to be trying to like get interchange with the family and shit like that. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna be the only nigga to show up and don't know a lick of Spanish at all. So she's trying to get me started on telenovelas and shit. And she started with the shit called Teresa and everything. And I'm just like I'm following the story a little bit, but I don't know what the fuck they say. It's
I'm just
I'm just picking up on the context clues. Like,
oh yeah. Shout out context clues because that shit be working. Like I forgot that. I'm glad you said that because I said some word or we were watching something with somebody. I forgot who it was.
Yeah,
they were like, "How you know what that mean?" I was like,
"Shit, I don't."
The context clues around it, everything around it. That's gotta be what that shit means.
It's like that seems right, right?
And then when he looked it up, he was like, "That's exactly what it means." I'm like, just how to use the clues. How to use the clues given, bro.
Yeah.
I just had a hypothesis, educated guess.
Educated
based on the information given.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
5 years, definitely doing a lot more shows, globetrotting a little bit more. I mean, not like globetrotting, but at least getting in there like nationwide and shit.
Yeah. Rubbing elbows in different places.
Definitely running it up with the music stuff. But not working a 9 to 5. I think I'm out burned out.
9 to 5, but I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in the medical field for like fucking let's see, I got my license 2017. So 18, 19, 20, 21.
Damn, time flying.
Yeah, type shit.
Like 7 years, you had it?
Basically, give or take. So fucking, I wouldn't say I'm like jaded to it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think like with like different like jobs and everything, of course, you're gonna pick up on the different like ups and downs of type shit. And then on top of that, just knowing that like a lot of these like people that are in charge of making like decisions and shit like that, they don't really give a fuck because somehow it still ends up like a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Like,
no, I know exactly what you mean.
But it's definitely one of those things, like, I peep game on it, and it's like, I want to make sure that, one, if I am still going to be working in that field when it comes down to it, that I'm doing it for the right reasons, and I'm not just, like, fuck this, I'm just here for the check type shit.
Yeah. No, see, if you doing shit for the right reasons, you always going to win at the end.
Yeah.
Because it's not fake. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? Universe going to bless you, or God, or whatever you believe in.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
But, I mean, definitely for sure, like, I definitely see myself take it off with the music stuff. Just, it's one of those things that, like, keeping the expectations, like we were saying, earlier. Because, I mean, I know this shit is grind.
My way works for me. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, like, whatever works for you is going to work for you. So I know exactly what you mean.
Right.
Some people like to set the bar high. That's how they shine. I'm like, shit, I guess you could say, y'all like to shine under pressure. No, I like to shine with like no pressure.
Right.
I want to do my shit so I can... Like, damn, I ain't know I can do that shit.
Right.
Sky's the limit.
I mean, hell, I always see... when I started, like, the music shit and everything, like, once I started seeing, like, how different artists have popped off in different realms and everything, I've always kind of put myself in the realm of, I don't know if I want to eventually, like, get signed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely want to...
kind of keep it independent.
Keep it independent, or, like, make sure it's the right partnership type shit.
You gotta have the same best interests and shit.
I don't need to be, like, in the limelight like that. Like, would it be cool? Yeah, but I'm also just, like, as long as I'm able to make a living off of doing what I love while also, excelling at least a decent level.
No, that's the ultimate goal for sure, bro. I know exactly what you mean, because that's exactly what I be trying to do. Yeah. And the goal is to just get paid doing what you love to do.
Exactly.
When shit start feeling like a job, it's like, man.
It's like, I think I'm good.
Like, some people can still work like that, make it feel, not me. I get fed up.
Right.
I'm like, man, I got to go back to the root, even if it means like starting over.
Yeah.
If you shit. Exactly. You'll feel better about it and you feel more organic. Like, I don't care if I had to start over. At least I know this shit real again.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's authentic and it's love and you know what I'm saying?
Everything doesn't feel so like,
just like
plastic
just like work. Like, fuck, wake up, repeat, work, like, nah.
And that's low-key why I love this music shit, because it's like everything, like, it's something different every time. Like, you don't know who you're going to be working with. You don't know what could happen or what show you're going to be on type shit. But things just end up happening naturally as long as you build the right connections and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and if you if you just like think of how we think, I guess open-minded, it's going to happen naturally.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I record all kinds of different people, and I just be like, I'll never be nervous before a new client coming on. I just be like, we just going to go.
We're just going to do what we do.
With the energy they come on, we just feed off the energy. We rock. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit,
exactly. I don't overthink that shit. So
right.
Just be like, I done had shit blow me away that way. Be like, dang, going crazy. Let's go.
And then you had one or two sessions where you're just like, what the fuck did I just record?
Unfortunately, you're always going to have a few of those sessions.
Yeah.
They can't win them all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know I sat in with one session with Michael at Dream Big and shit, and like, I don't know what dude was saying, bro.
I had hella session with my homeboys sitting there. And I'll be like, bro, y'all just gotta be quiet and shit, be respectful and shit. Right. And then when you know what I'm saying, they'll be like, man, bro, what was going on? And then they leave and shit. They don't necessarily even be talking shit or anything. They'll just be like, what was going on?
Right.
Sometimes they'll just be like, I don't even know what was happening.
Nah, but I shit you not, bro. Like this session, like I don't want to like talk down on the man or nothing like that. But it's like you watch Rick and Morty.
Like you know what I'm saying?
You watch Rick and Morty?
I know what you're talking about.
So you know that little getaway, like that one part of the show where they thought they were going on one really super quick adventure, then all that different type of shit happened. Oh, yeah. Then they get back in the car and then just break down. That was exactly what me and Mike did after that session. We were just like, what the fuck?
I've had sessions like that. I swear to God, I've had sessions like that. And you be like...
this made me question why I'm doing this.
Now, to be honest, that's why I used to do all the way up to like 8-hour sessions. I only do 4 hours for each artist now.
Makes sense. I get
because
it's like burnout. Like you hear something like over and over and over again, especially if you have different artists that like really nitpick on the shit. Like,
if you nitpick on the shit, then it's gonna be like. But if we just record this shit, it's just best for me how I work.
Right.
I can do 2 different 4-hour sessions, maybe 3 of them.
Have a little break in between type
I can't
shit.
Just do the same. Nah, I can't do it like an all-day session. No.
Nah, I feel it.
Unless it's one of them artists that they're gonna use some time to vibe out, listen to beats.
Oh yeah, and that makes a
the
little
whole
bit of
time
sense.
we creating, like you know what I'm saying,
right?
And not just sit down, record. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Because there's all kinds of sessions. Some sessions make me just try to work like a robot.
Right. So then I'll raise a question for you then, because that's just the same question that's been popping up on like Wake and Dank with like all the different type of artists that we've had recently. Do you prefer like when they come in and they don't have much prepared, but they're like, kind of going off the vibe? Or do you prefer?
I liked everybody that had that shit ready.
Okay.
But now I'm just so like quick and good at it. Like, I'm like, man, it's all time. Whatever you want to do, you want to freestyle? Come on.
Okay.
Punch you in. I'm quick at the punch in. And if they know it, I'm gonna be even quicker.
Makes sense.
They already got it. You can do more songs if you got your shit ready.
Yeah.
I'll tell them that. I'm like, if you got your shit ready, you can do more.
But I also feel like too, like a lot of artists like get it kind of twisted and confused with like the freestyling thing. Cause like not everybody's gonna be Wayne or Jay-Z type shit with their freestyling and type shit.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like freestyling, it's just different. We talked about this on the last shit about punching and shit. So it's just, it don't even really be freestyling. It just be punching in.
Right, exactly.
So freestyling
it's like 2 bars. Okay, cool.
So like one of them, they freestyling the whole thing and putting together pieces of verses and shit. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not even maybe they might just say to leave that verse and just fix the same line. Like, just re-say that little part because it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So they really freestyle on. They go on the radio station and freestyle off the dome. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't written nowhere else. It's literally exclusive for whatever station they on. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no, I'm already knowing.
So but it's to answer your question, I just been used to. At first, that shit used to like be irritating, punching in.
Like, bro, I don't care. Just get it done.
I'm just so fast. I just got so quick. So it's like, it's just, that process is easy. It's kind of like, whatever y'all want to do, bro. But if you got your songs written, we going to do more.
I definitely feel like that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, exactly.
The mix going to sound better and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Written, and then like I usually, for me, I like to make sure like my shit is like as practiced as it can be before I get in there too. Because like, I'm very meticulous about my stuff, and like me and Michael are basically the same way. Because it's like, if we know exactly how we want something to sound, we're gonna basically do it as many times as we need to in order to get it to sound the way that it. Yeah.
Like the session, I had a session earlier. He booked 2 hours. We only did 1 hour and 30 minutes for 2 songs. And we were done because he had all his shit ready and he fucked with everything I did. He was like, man, this shit hard. He was like, I'm for the job. I was like, all right, man.
All right, shit.
And he fucked with it like, because he had that shit ready. He was like, that's all I got, Steve. And most of the time, people would send me another beat for the last 30 minutes. I'll send you another beat for the last 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, what you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're not going to really do much in 30 minutes, but it's all good.
We'll see what happens.
Because sometimes they might get a hook in or something. Like, maybe you might get a hook and you can come back with your first written.
Right, exactly.
Next time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, work smarter, not harder, my guy.
I'll be trying to do that, bro. Some people learn it, some people don't care. Some people don't give a fuck. They'll spend 3 hours and just punch in for one song. They don't care. Like, literally don't care. Like, I don't care about my 3 hours. Like me, I want to do it. I want to get at least 2 songs done in that 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I have something to come.
Like done and come in, and like just when we come fix it, it's just gonna be very little, minute
small changes.
Even if that, like I might fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Might just need to master it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, bro. So I don't. It's just all about efficiency, like with anything.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. I ain't got to warm up, so it's like, I got to warm up. Go ahead. Some sessions when they punching in though, it'd be a vibe I fuck with.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, yeah, this needs to happen right now. This
right, exactly.
This punching session. Yeah. But yeah, some should be forced though. I know what you're saying though.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, it kind of boils down to like we were talking about earlier too, like how like music is definitely so oversaturated with a lot of different stuff. Like a lot of people just think, this shit is easy. You can come in and do it and everything. But I really feel like, for me, at least for the type of music that timeless music that I want to make,
That's what
like you kind of have to
timeless and not just in the moment.
Exactly.
You're supposed to make music in the moment, but it's supposed to last forever.
Right.
The music's not just supposed to be heard and be like.
Now, don't get me wrong. There are some people that can do the style that I'm talking about and do it well. Like I don't want to like seem like I'm bashing.
No, there are dope ass people like, that freestyle punch in and they're hard. Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, going crazy.
It's like, how are you doing this right
this
now?
Shit going crazy, and it come easy to them.
Yeah.
So I be hearing that shit, fool. So I know exactly what you're saying.
Just for me personally, I like taking my time, crafting it, and making sure it's yeah.
Perfecting your craft, getting it right.
Exactly.
And that's ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Cause it's like you think Kobe and them stop practicing and shit? Come on.
Right.
You gotta keep practicing to the end of the time till you retire and that
exactly.
And even then you still see them motherfucking basketball players playing Big Three.
Right.
And shit like that, still playing. It's
like, sir, sit down, please.
It's in you. You gotta keep practicing. It's like, bro, the grind don't stop, bro.
Right.
Marathon continues.
Yeah. Shout out Nipsey.
You already know, bro. Shout out Nip. Anything you want to tell the viewers for the last words and shit? What you want to tell them? Where they can get Spectrums from and shit?
Well, yeah, shit. Just basically,
December 15th.
December 15th.
Spectrums.
On all streaming platforms. Features
Einstein The Mastermind.
Yeah, Einstein The Mastermind. Features from Myco Summit, Texas Meth, Kilo, B. Renee, What's Real, YT Amaya. Production by C. Walker, Dylan Rowley. 88 drums out of California. Motherfucking, I'm just gonna listen to everybody on this. So, but then make sure y'all pop out to the album release party on the 16th as well too at Private Hip Hop HQ in Waco, Texas. And then Momentum music video just dropped, so make sure y'all check that out.
And these make great stocking stuffers too as well, bro.
Yes.
Christmas time, these are great stocking stuffers, so you can just
get your kid a Spectrum CD.
Yeah, get your kid a Spectrum CD.
Turn them into a fan, please.
Turn them into a fan. And you know what I'm saying? And even if you don't get a Spectrum CD, you can always just download it, jam it wherever you at.
Hell yeah.
It's just going to be everywhere. I appreciate you popping out today, bro.
Appreciate you having me, man, for sure.
You're right. We're going to tap in again some more, bro. Make sure y'all tune into the Wake and Dink podcast as well.
Oh, yeah. Wake and Dink Sundays and Wednesdays. Wednesdays.
Wednesdays and Sundays, Sunday mornings. Wazhanin with Steve podcast. Shout out my sponsors, Grammy Family and El Taco Bros. I got Einstein The Mastermind in this motherfucker today.
Yeah.
And we out. Shout out Turbo over here and sleeping over here. Sir.
Yeah.